Okay, the next one we're going to do is an adult one. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. It's not that kind of an adult cartoon. What I mean by it is that this is a cartoon that children probably won't understand, but I think most adults will. And it's kind of a political slant to it, but I think regardless of which side of the aisle you might fall on, I think you'll understand the humor in it and also the issue. So what we're going to do, we're going to draw a picture of a man sitting at a table with his hands clasped with kind of an evil look. So let's start out first by drawing the eyes, and the eyes we're going to start out with just a couple of circles. And with eyes, we like to make sure the highlights show so that it makes it more lifelike. So leave a little white spot in the same position of the pupil so that it makes it look more lifelike. Now, to create the kind of evil look, what we need to do is make the lines in his face kind of in a V effect. So on the top of his eye, make a line going up that way and a line going up this way, and make a parallel line on the bottom of his eyes, on each eye. And then to make the eye look more lifelike, we're going to do a curved line just outside the pupil for the whites of his eyes. Okay? Now, just do a basic nose. And we're going to give an evil grin. So to do that, make a line down like this. It's kind of a squared off U shape. And then at the corners of his mouth, make the line go the same way as his eyes do to kind of help with that V look as far as the evil. Okay. Now in his forehead, we're going to put a line up here like this. And he's got a wrinkle in his brow. So just do that wrinkle like this. And to add to the evil, or yeah, evil I guess is a good way to say it, look to him, make his eyebrows shaped like this on each side. Okay? Now, he's got basic ears, and make sure you put them outside the eyebrows. And then for the head, just kind of go up, and it's kind of a squared type head. It's rounded, but it's a square looking. Same thing on the chin. Go down, across, bring it up to his ears. Now what we're going to do, we're going to draw his hands clasped like he's leaning on a desk or something like that. So we're going to start up here, bring the arm down, bend the elbow, and then curve it into his chin. He's wearing long sleeves, so you make the cuff like this, put a couple buttons on the cuff, and then for the arm you bring it up and just put a couple wrinkles in the corner and then bring it back up into his head. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Go out for the elbow, bend the elbow back in, curve it into his chin. Draw the cuff by curving line and then a couple of buttons. And then for the arm, just take the arm up, do a couple of wrinkles in the elbow and bring it up into his head. So there you have his arms. Now to do his hands, first you start out with a thumb, and just start from the chin here and draw his thumb like this. Then to draw the fingers, you do a line down like this and then curve it. Then you do a second finger and a third finger, and then you tuck his hand into his cuff like that. Then to make the cuff look more lifelike, you curve it in like that so it looks like his hand is going in, and then you bring it up here to put his thumb up underneath, and then curve that cuff down so it looks like his hand is going in. Now the other hand is real simple to draw because all you do is just bring it down here, tuck it into his cuff, and then do the curved line, and there you have it. So there you have someone sitting probably at a desk or whatever, clasping his hands. Now, he's got a kind of a greedy look, doesn't he? So he's thinking about money, and so let's do the thought bubble and put the money sign in it. And then when you're doing cartoons and thinking, you always bring it back over to the head, okay? Now, this person is Wall Street. So you probably have already guessed it. The opposite of Wall Street is Main Street. So the difference in emotions, we're both thinking about money, but Wall Street has the greedy look and Main Street is feeling a little concerned about money. So this is kind of a fun one to do, and I think most people identify with the opposite emotions and the opposite issues going on because regardless of your political slant, I think we all are concerned with what's going on in our country right now. So this is kind of a fun one. Like I say, it is an adult cartoon.